Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. To those of you who are completely new to tarot, there are some rules. We'll start with the fact that there are way too many Cancers on the planet for every reading to resonate with every single one of you. It would have to be so general and blah of a reading to do that, so please only take this reading if it is yours. If it feels like I'm wrong or it's not your story, just disregard it. I'm also going to pull cards like King, Queen, Emperor, and Empress. Those cards actually don't have much to do with the sex or gender on the card. They're all about the personality style that they describe. So if you see those cards, any face cards, just disregard the gender. It's all about a personality. I do offer private personals. The information is in the description of the video. I'll also pin it in the pin section of the comments. You could consider subscribing to the channel if you want to catch more readings. It will notify you every time I post. And I also offer a membership. If you want to check out the perks for that, you can click the join button. It'll take you over to the membership tab and show you everything I do over there. I'm going to let the oracle here lead the reading. I'll clarify everything with the tarot, and I'll grab advice at the end. That card literally just disappeared. Oh, it's way over here. Go ahead and take that since it wanted to come out in such dramatic fashion. Okay. So we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, and you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. Shine, your light irritates their demons. Obsession. And time. Enhance in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. Okay. Overall energy, the Ten of Cups. You have the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. The Four of Swords, Judgment, the Nine of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, the Moon. There's some Libra, some Pisces energy out here. I feel like for a lot of you there is happiness in your life, and someone doesn't like that. You could feel like, like if this is someone in and around you, like anytime something good happens for you or anytime that you have anything going on that's not about them, they essentially start to create issues, if that makes any sense. I'm seeing somebody like, you have something happen for you, it's a really good thing, and then out of nowhere somebody else starts getting all funky, And I think at this point in time, you're tired of being confused, you're tired of the back and forth, you're tired of the struggle, and you're just tired of constantly attempting to defend yourself or stick up for yourself in some kind of way here. I think you feel like it's time for some space. Straight up. It's time for some space. It's time for me to do whatever I want selfishly. And nobody's even going to know what's going on with me. This is the energy right now. It's planetary energy and everything. I feel like you're fucking sick and tired of wasting time in a situation here. That's what it feels like. When I'm looking at embracing the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun, it's like I'm not wasting any more time. I ain't got no time to waste. We could all die tomorrow. I'm dying unhappy with your ass. That's exactly what it looks like here. Somebody's returning energy. I just got this in a reading for members too, something like this. I think in the past, maybe like you would do something like obsess over a situation and try to figure out what to do with it. No, not anymore. I feel like there's just like a shadow around you, you know what I mean? Like they kind of lurk, and they may even come off as kind of like, sincere, or just like, not like a douche flute or something, but then they try to, always be sort of, I guess in their own right, super invalidating to any type of success or happiness that you have. Like everything could be fine in the relationship when they're the one on top. If you're going through things, like maybe you and this person are good, but if you start to pick up and be happy, you'll see that they start to pull away. They don't want to see you happy. You know what I mean? This would be the type of person who, would just do any little thing to make you struggle. And I think you see this person for that. And so you're going to let them deal with that by themselves. I think you right now are unapologetically selfish. I mean, when I say unapologetically, I mean that. But the reality is, it's just the return of someone's energy. You are just giving to someone who they are. Selfish. Offensive. Confusing. Not sure of what they want. I think that you really did. You just flipped all this shit around on somebody here. I think you stopped being obsessed with someone else and got obsessed with yourself. You've also gotten a little slick here, a little bit mysterious, I think. You could be literally just really hard to read at this point in time. There is a lot of planetary shifts going on. I see you sort of coming out of this phase of obsessing over how to make something right with somebody, or how to make, like how to clear things up or how to change things, and just deciding what's best for that person is for them to stay at least 10 fucking feet away from you, like I just... It's about to be a full moon in Libra, and we do have the Judgment card out here, and I think that this is going to... with the moon, I think that this is going to be a big deal. Like the shift or focus, you're no longer focused on somebody else and how to make them happy. It's about you and what makes you happy now. And I think for a lot of you, it's not this person. I think they're going to get outed. Especially if it's a Pisces or a Libra. They think, it's like this is somebody who thinks they're intelligent and they think they're hurting your feelings or something. They don't know you don't have feelings for them anymore because they've been doing this for such a long time. I think you literally are apathetic to this person. You don't care. And I think they're pretty good at making a victim out of that situation. They're a real victim to you not wanting to do whatever they want and, dealing with their nonstop bullshit. Because I think this is a person who will particularly act funny anytime that there's something good happening for you. So if you came to this person with an experience like, oh, I got promoted at work today, you're about to get demoted in your relationship for 3 months. Because you're only allowed to have good feelings from this person, or if they say so. I think you've decided they're wrong. That's actually the situation for them. That they only have good feelings if you say so or not. If you come home and tell them that something really excellent has happened and that you're being more successful and they fall apart, who's in control? It's that easy to make you have a shit day. Did you think that I would only let you do that to me? I think that that's what's happening. The full moon energy is going to a lot of people are going to have reflected back at them who they really are. The exposure, the truth. I'm not sure that it's a person that'll be capable of understanding it. Like I said, they're a victim. They're a victim to you treating them how you get treated every day. There's something about confusion and being cool with leaving confusion with people now. I think they used to want the truth, or you used to, you know what I mean, with this conclusions aren't within reach. You just used to want to resolve things. You used to want the truth. You used to want to figure things out. You already did. You don't need, you don't need it cleared up anymore. You leave that confusion with someone else. Someone else is just confused about who they are, what they want, how they show up in things, and how perfect they are. It doesn't have anything to do with you. The Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. And the Eight of Cups. Somebody's tired of trying to be patient. Fortune. Somebody has been trying to hold steadfast despite all the other inconsistency in another person. Like, I think that whoever you're with is just draining and confusing all of the time. You can never put your finger on where the relationship is, where it's fucking going. There's never any clarity. And so you give that back to a person. I will no longer clarify for you what it is that I'm feeling. I don't care how you feel at all. I'm not doing anything to fix anything for you. You have to do that on your own now, like I have been. Hell, as far as I'm concerned, whoever's in this situation absolutely is either leaving or they're just completely emotionally detached from the person in the situation. And I don't, I get this all the time. People are like, well, they just stopped loving me. I fucking wonder why. It's like there are really people out here that are unlovable. I mean, like, you're trying to give them everything and they just don't care, So, like, what the fuck are you, what the fuck are you supposed to do? And they take advantage. That's the worst part. That's what I see here. So essentially somebody just doesn't like a smile on your face and you're supposed to be a slave to their everyday life or something, like everything's about what they want. And you flip that on them here now. Now they get nothing that they want. It's all about you. Now they can get a taste of their own medicine. I'm not going to pull advice. I'm going to advise you guys to do this, to go ahead and if somebody has been treating you like dog shit, return the fucking energy. Period. You don't need any advice. I mean, this is really letting you know, like, someone doesn't like when, you know, they want to actually see you miserable. I feel like you're easier to keep when you're miserable, you know what I mean? It's easier to understand what you're doing and how you're feeling if someone can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're sad all the time, it's pretty clear you love me, you're sad over me. But when a bitch don't give a fuck, she just don't care. He just don't care. That's a whole different vibe here, and it's a change that's needed. There's always two things that'll happen. Either somebody learns who the fuck they are by their treatment of someone else and victimizing themselves only to find out that they've been doing this to everybody else forever, you know? Or they just stay who they are and fuck up somebody else's life and not yours. You know? The change here is you. But I think emotionally right now you're so detached and you're going to see so much progress because of that. And I think this is happening to everybody kind of out of nowhere. I did a members reading. It was kind of like this too, where it's like flipping off a switch. I don't care about that. I got other things to worry about. Sometimes these things harmonize things. When you show somebody who they are and you refuse to deal with the bullshit anymore, things will get better, you know, and that's the full moon energy. But sometimes the harmony that needs to come in, the balance that needs to come in is the getting rid of. And it's not, I'm like looking at, whoever's energy I'm looking at here, it's not just saying these things. Their feelings are this. I don't have any feelings towards this anymore. I don't care how it goes. And all I think here is, like, you know, if somebody was looking for clarity, or they just, you know, are looking for reassurance in some type of way, somebody can't give it to you because that would give you power. And that's just too much. Who the fuck wants to deal with that? You know what I mean? Some of y'all are with a fucking childish ass little bitch, and that's all that is. It's best to just give them back their energy. Go stamp around and act like the 4-year-old they are. Watch how when you treat somebody the way they've been treating you, watch how they catch it, though. Watch how they know that it's wrong. It's not wrong when they do it, just when you do. Watch that, because if that's the case, it's time to go. All right, bye.